Well, there's a lot of things to talk about. Bob McCafferty, RSM, RSM, Captain Obvious. Things are obviously not as well as they could be or as told us all. What exactly is going on? Obviously, a lot more than we can apprehend. Right now, on the planet called Earth, yes, there are others. Oh, how about 450 million spacefaring world races in one corner of our galaxy? I think big. I think galactically. Why? Because there's the organization in England since 1967, the Interdimensional Galactic Alliance of Free Worlds. It is just what it says. The Interdimensional Galactic Alliance of Free Worlds. What does that sound like to you? Of course, most can't believe it because it's too unbelievable. You can't handle the truth. And they told us that in 1986 in the movies. Few Good Men. Let's talk about Crazy. Lazy. Or what men said. www.a2zquotes.com. Or don't. More accurately represented. Plus, crazy. Plus. That's a lot of pluses. Yeah, that's me. Where I have gone. www.overlordsofchaos.com. 400 years of quotes. There I have gone. Stayed gone. Got gone. Stayed gone. I am back. I am still lazy. 42 screaming years later. Then there's these ones. Most of them, you might say near entirely, have not seen or been around crazy. Truly lazy. Certainly I. It got real familiar real early on. Most do not imagine they will ever be crazy. What a concept. Some of us have known nothing but crazy. And it becomes a guy. Page 14. Peaceful, grand. All the towns and cities. It is not important how you feel about crazy. It is important how a body responds to crazy or does not have an adequate chance to respond to comport himself in the midst of crazy. The worst. This I do know this. Decades. Understanding is key. Keen. Over the top. Twice. Productions. RSM. Auto wreck. Cattle prod. On the loose. How did it happen? On accident. On purpose. Loose have been. Not any other way to go. So I did. Simply. Not exclamation. Just got gone. At 15 years. Stayed gone. Still gone. Not going to change. This crazy. The worst. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This crazy Tom McCafferty is 4 decades screaming out of me. Crazy Bobby McCafferty. More accurately displayed as distorted. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The really crazy people, please do just leave us alone. There's just not anything that can be done now. Not yet. Then came 2019, the inglorious year of 2019. Further on here. Now, after 4 decades of simmer, more screaming. Once a body does craze up, well, there's really just plenty of evidence to give credence that once this does occur, there is not retrieval. Not. Not a revival. Revival? Yes. Eventually. Literally. Directly. Absolutely. But nothing can interrupt the certainty there will be peace. Finally. Surely. Our posterity. Expansively. Globally. Page 37. Psalm 37:29 says, the righteous themselves will possess the earth, and they will reside forever upon it. That's not scary. Yeah, forever, what it says. Globally, peace, always. Peace became. Came long ago, not retrieval at the present moment. Revival? Yes, and in more ways than one, or many. Creedence Clearwater Revival. And there will certainly be living water. Crazy is crazy does. All along, or at unexpected moments, often or not often. Unexpected. There's the key. Turn the key. Find the crazy. Once it is there, once the crazy has been allowed or invited in, this becomes easy, comfortable. Not going away. Not by inviting crazy out or attempting to fake it till you make it. Once crazy has taken residence, it is over. Done. You, me, are now crazy. Crazy, crazy. Related. Crazy? Crazy? Yes, related. These do not ever really get fixed. What can be done about crazy? Not a lot. Live with it. I do. It is like being on the edge of madness at all times and without exception. The only respite? Stay crazy. Stay sane. So, for the last 42 years, I've been on the edge of the last lap of crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, decades. Imagine living in this head. Yeah, that's the thing. Right. Right? And this is just the way it has been for these decades. Or more. Imagine. It is a blast off. It has not been so much as it has been without letter. Long as I have breathed. What happened to Bobby McCafferty? Let's compare it to virtual reality. No, Bobby McCafferty went virtual long before the implementation of the virtual reality that exists today. This is not real. Virtual. Period. This now all over the planet. Life and a big lot of it. Yay. Such is life. Yes, and for as long as it takes, or as long as I do recall, with clarity or otherwise. More coming soon, I think. A lot. These are things, there are things I can be certain about. Do until that time arrives. Until then, by now, and for as long as it takes, I, Bobby the Wild Man McCafferty, am bound out to inform humans, as many as possible. I need a blasted microphone. Well, I got one right here. There's a certain caveat I want to put in this paper. Ad libbing all right now. Why is the publishing arm of the United so-called Nations Lucas Trust? And what is Lucas Trust? Well, to answer the second question, Lucas Trust is not trust. Exactly backwards from trust. Lucas is the shortened form of the name Lucifer, who did, by his own standards, abandon his good place in heaven, came to the earth, and brought a whole lot of them spirit creatures with him, and they cohabited with human women and had babies, and it was wretched, and it got found out, and they got dead. Lord knows they. But the Bible says in Matthew 24:37 that just as in the days of Noah, so the days of the Son of Man will be. Does that mean these hybrids are coming back? Possible. This is not the time or the place to consider that. I am only pointing out the dramatic circumstances which exist now on the planet called Earth, were in fact this and more wretched to them that fled. Short history lesson. I need a blasted microphone. This all. This becomes an effort in regaining a piece of me semblance, me ground under me, and for a lot longer than just a short respite from crazy on gone have been. Look at me. I'm okay. I'm better than that. And I'm making a movie. And it's over the top horrid. And you will see it in the theaters or on the box screens in the coming months. Kidnapped, tortured, with cattle prods and chainsaws at 35 years ago. And it's finally coming screaming out at me because now my woman has gone to rest. And I devoted all my energy and time. When I met that girl in 1985, I was 1 year removed from the horrid, over the top horrid cattle prods, chainsaws, chained at the ankles. Three of us. I'm making a call for Travis Boyd and Ed Blanton, whom were with me on that chain that day by March 1984. Please contact me. We're taking these guys down. And this is going to be an overturned verdict from 1987, 1986, when they went to trial. And, yeah, we testified. And then they got convicted. Yeah, hideous, bad things. Delirious bad. And then they got off on appeal. And that is not right. And my woman's gone now. And RSM is here to settle the score. I'm going to make this right. I'm going to get this verdict overturned. Watch me do it. I'm a very determined man and very powerfully inclined. Hmm, a lot. 35 years devising this. I will be successful. And these wretched pukes that tortured us with cattle prod and chainsaw and told us they were going to burn us alive at the end of the day. And they did burn a man. And it was proven by the paleontologist, the same paleontologist, Mr. Jack Snow, who positively identified the bones of Joseph Mengele, the Nazi war criminal. Yes, he was used in this trial in San Antonio, Texas, in 1986. And he did positively identify the bones of a man named, coincidentally, Anthony Bates as the man that Walter Wesley Elbrecht and his son Junior and Carlton Robert Caldwell, a co-conspirator who was brought into their ring. They did burn him alive, and they put it on tape, and it was played for the jurors, and there was still an overturn. What about right? It does not represent. Hideous bad. Here's RSM. I was there at the ranch, born by March. I testified in the trial. Travis Boyd, please stand down. Contact me at URDADDIO, your daddy-o, 88 at Gmail. We've got a lot of work to do before week 1 of March. And I'm putting out a call. All hogs for justice. We're going down the I-5, cutting off at 40, taking 66 over. My son and I, on our hogs, going to Kerrville on the anniversary, the 35th anniversary, 36th anniversary. It's been 35 years wearing on my bones, baby. Yeah. Hey, man, hit you with a cattle prod 15 times in one day and jump you off the planet and drop you like a wet rag. Limp, distorted, numbing of the mind-brain connection. Zzz, vibrations through my body, seizing my arms and legs, wondering what the flip was that. Yeah, cattle prod for cattle. These men hit us with a cattle prod and they burned the man alive, at least one. And Junior Elderbrock, yeah, the old man's son, claimed that he had killed two and his dad had killed one. And Travis and Ed can verify this. Please, Travis, that was a long time ago. Contact me. I am determined to make this right. They got a lot of land there. What are we doing? We're going to go en masse, hogs, for justice. Ride with us. A mile or 3 or 103. My son and I are going to Kerrville, Texas. We're going to be there the end of February, first week of March. And we're going down there to petition the law authorities, the civil authorities, the council of the counties of the authorities, the sheriff's authorities. Yes, I'm going to write letters to city councils of all the counties surrounding Kerrville County and Kerrville. And I'm going to write a letter to the fire chief and the police chief and the mayor. Oh, yeah, it's comprehensive, pal. What we're doing is we're going to right a wrong that was done to at least 2 dozen men, maybe more. This went on long before I was there. And by the good fortune of my God in heaven, I was let go. What? Yeah, it's a long story. Here I am. I'm back. My woman of 34 years, whom I met 1 year after this horrid, over the top, horrid slave ranch in Texas. I met her and she settled my ground. And she said one thing to me 35 years ago now, March 1984. Bobby, you need to quit being so angry. I was a young, mad man, 26, 61. Why did I wait this long? Because I saw even then as the prescience to overcome my person, this woman was solid, good ground for me. Stay there. Take care of her. She needs you. Every ounce of my energies went to my woman. For 34 years, I've been grieving for this year. I am 4 days removed now from being 1 year without me, and it hurts. So I picked this back up because I knew I would. When I met the woman, 1 year removed from this incident, I was 26. She was 36. Logic prevailed. She's not going to last probably as long as me. I will pick this back up then. But now, she needs me, and I need her. And I focused all my energies on her. No man had it better. No man deserves that. Goodness from a woman. She loved me true, and now she's gone. And I pick back up. And I am going to do this. And it is going to get done. And we're going to overturn this verdict that was unjustly rendered by who? Who knows? But I testified in this trial. I told that $1 million lawyer more or less to fuck off in the courtroom. Judge nearly put me in contempt. I nearly told him the same thing. Yeah, it's both Bobby McCaffrey on my Harley. I'm on, I'm on a I'm on a soft tail, a screaming eagle. I've been screaming inside for 35 years because these men, horrid, over the top, tortured us with cattle prod all day and chainsaws running and telling us they were going to burn us plumb up alive after cutting us up and bleeding us near out. And then they were going to pour us on gasoline and burn us alive. And they did that. And they put it on tape, live at the bunkhouse. It's shock time. And they played that tape in the court. And how did they get off on appeal? GoFundMe, please. I'm going to go to GoFundMe. I'm on Social Security, SSI. What do you think that is, huh? Got racked in the head a bunch of times, 15 times in one day. Yeah, I'm strong. I got going. I carried on. Now, the last key. The last key to hold the structure up. I got my hog. Yeah, the son's getting his. We're coming. Walter Wesley Elbright. RSM is back to take from you be all you got. Everything. I'm gonna leave you limp and dust blowing in the wind. Yeah, watch me. I do exactly as I determined to be done. And that's that. Next move. Next move? Well, I'm going to be contacting the courthouse in San Antonio, of course, where the trial was displayed to the public. Look at the articles. Look up the name Walter Wesley Ellerbrock. Walter Wesley Ellerbrock. Ellerbраcht. Walter Wesley Ellerbrock Jr. Google that. The articles will come up. Put the name of the horrid, over the top, horrid slave ranch in Texas, and the tales of us being hit with cattle prod and chainsaws. And we don't bury him up here, we burn him. That's a quote. Junior. Yeah. Sicko. Or else I'm here to make it right. So I will. Absolutely. There comes a time in every man's life when he must be stand up and be counted, or simply lay down to be mounted. I am not having that. I met that woman and took her to Tennessee. Stayed for a couple of years, went to Cincinnati, went to Denver, came back. What is the problem? Why I can't engage this issue? Because I've got her. Because she's a simple, fine girl that don't know any of these kinds of happenings and don't want to. And she's gone now. She does rest. And then she'll hear the call. And when she does, she'll stand again. And that's what the word means. Resurrection means a standing up again, not ambivalent, not scary, not some ethereal, otherworldly something. That's what the word means. Look it up. Or continue believing what you've been instructed to believe by the purveyors of untruth, whom have an object in mind, and that is one and the same as it has always been: sovereignty, the right to rule. Yeah. Well, I got a little bit of this off my heart, what I am doing, and I will be successful. Where Mark and I are traveling down state of California through the 40, going over. We're going over to New Mexico, down at the bottom of New Mexico, Albuquerque, and then we're taking a straight, fast leg to San Antonio. And these guys are going to be there, and they're going to try and counter us, and too bad for them. Oh, I've got some things in the works. These guys are not going to know what hit them until it does. And when it does, knocking them down. Yeah, I'm not cruel. I'm not uh, revenge engineered. I'm not. This is about right. It's not about revenge. If I wanted revenge, it would have been a whole lot sooner than 35 years. Gotcha? Because I had treasure to care and hold and love and take care of. So I did. Glad I did. Got the goods. Got the girl for the resurrection. Yeah. Sweet. No man had it better. I did. Now, back to the grind. What was my disposition at the time? I was hitchhiking back to California, as were all the other men that got picked up and taken captive at this ranch. When I was there, there's probably likely 18 or 16 or 18 of us. I didn't count. You want a job? Yeah. The old man rolls down the window. You want a job? Yeah, buddy, I want a job. I'm going to California. I got nothing but a duffel bag to my name, and I'm 26 years old. And three of the guys in the back, and we all just meet up. Of the four of us back there, Travis and I buddied up in the morning, and that's when we got put on the chain. Yeah, the cattle prod came out. Blam! knock you up off the ground and drop you like a wet rag. Mind numbing. About ready to stand up and do something. I'm just blown out. Anything real. Hurt bad. Yeah, I want compensation. Want all you got. Because you, Mr. Ellerbach, deserve zero. You deserve zero breath. Zero. Period. And I aim to take it all away and leave you destitute. Because that's right in this case. Brock's still alive at 85? Huh? Let me sign out here. Honestly, begin. Captain Obvious. Signing way out of here. Why? For reasons. Revelation 9:11 pictures the king of the abyss. And this is Revelation chapter 9 and verse 11. And 9:11 was the pivot. Remove the key. The war called 3 becomes. This was the kickstart to World War III spoken of in 1879. But he was a Confederate general. He is the only Confederate to have a monument established in his honor in that 10th. We know this because we don't own the narrative. They do, and they would rather we just remain ignorant because that way they can control the decision about our sovereignty in the near future. I know. Telling people, peace out. Peace always. Peace is my object. Peace shall certainly be in the end. Until then and by now, this is RSM. Obviously. Later, later.